What's going on, Raider Nation? Coast here to talk about Week 4, Patriots, Raiders. The old hated Patriots. Goodness, you know, everyone knows I have a pretty bad hatred for Boston area teams. I know Patriots don't exactly play in Boston directly, but close enough. Yeah, it's frustrating that all four teams in that area have a championship within the past 10 years. They all a lot of spoiled people out there, and I know there's true fans. I know there's some pretty cool Patriot fans on here on YouTube, but geez, nationally and especially here, I hate that these fans out of nowhere just come, and it's really annoying to see Red Sox fans, Patriot fans coming out. But going on to this game, yeah, this is going to be a tall task. A game where we're definitely an underdog. I'm okay with saying that. There's no denying it. However, the Raiders definitely have a much better chance than pretty much any other team does. And that's because of the Raiders' running game and the fact that they have an offense. The Jets supposedly have one of the best defenses in the league, but the Raiders were able to run the ball down their throats, and it was very effective. Going on to a few players going to this game, of course, we all know a guy who is from San Mateo, went to University of Michigan, wears number 12, and of course now we know is one of the best quarterbacks in the game today, Mr. Tom Brady. Got to watch out for him. If we could get to him early or pressure him, maybe it's always scary because it seems he's always able to pull out every pass completion, no matter what, and he makes any receivers look good. Whether it's Wes Welker, whether it's Rob Gronkowski for them. He can make any receiver look good, and I know Wes Welker is your ultimate all-pro bowler thanks to him. The secondary is going to be very tested, and we're going to find out how good or how awful our secondary is first, for sure. Of course, you got Stanford route playing super aggressive bump and run coverage. Sometimes it draws the penalty, and that can be frustrating. You got to be careful there. And on the other side, not sure if Chris Johnson is healthy or not, but Chimdi Chekwa looked really good, and I know a lot of Raider fans are excited to see him. I liked what I was seeing from him for the most part, with the exception of that one touchdown he gave up. But Chekwa did his job last week against the Jets, and it was very key of him. If the Raiders' running game can click, there's definitely reason and optimism to think we can win this game. The other key, of course, the Patriots' secondary is ridiculously young. They don't have those same veterans from the older teams or the teams that won those Super Bowls. None of these guys in the secondary got to experience, with the exception of the 07-08 Super Bowl against the Giants. None of these guys have won the Super Bowl. They weren't part of that team, which means what happens? They are ranked dead last in pass defense. And if guys like Ryan Fitzpatrick can throw on him, Jason Campbell can do the same. The young receivers have a lot of good talent. I think Denarius Moore and Chad Shillings are probably the two best receivers we have on this team right now. I really like what I'm seeing from Denarius Moore just as time's progressing. I know he didn't do a whole lot against the Jets, but he still made a couple grabs that were key. Kevin Boss, it was nice to see him get a couple catches. He did make the big blocks, though, for McFadden. I don't know. I know that blocks don't always get the big stuff on the radar or attention, but the blocking has helped from Boss, because Zach Miller was not the best blocker for us. Going on still, the Patriots' pass defense is not their strength. We need to take advantage of that. However, of course, as said before, the passing game, we'll see how good our secondary is. And they're going to have to make adjustments throughout the first quarter and a half. We'll see what will happen and who makes their game plan changed better. Because the Patriots have probably one of the best offenses in the league right now when it comes to the air game. And I don't want to see these underneath plays get over on us, because I know the Raiders can tend to play soft. They need to also finish the game well, because the soft coverage, Brady can get down the field in 10 seconds. It feels like those 2-minute drills are very scary when Brady is operating those, and we need to watch out. So what are your take? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Go Raiders as always, and this game should be sold out, not just because of last week's result, but because of all these Red Sox fans. When I go to A's games all the time, I see Red Sox fans at the place, and Most likely they're Patriots fans too, so it should be a sellout without trouble. Shouldn't have to worry about that. So but if there is, of course you'll know, and I'll ask for your help. Quick side note: if you're an A's fan, you're gonna get a season recap video later this week. I plan on talking about them a little bit. I know this season's been a little frustrating for those of you who are A's fans out there. So stay tuned for an A's video coming up. So lastly, let's go Oakland. As I say at A's games, let's go Raiders, and we'll see you guys later.